guys, it's Thursday night here at Strength Asylum. It's deadlift day. We've got Luke here, just about to do his main set of, he's got a comp coming up, going to do 300 kilo for reps in 60 seconds. I'm doing speed reps. I'll just keep you updated as we go along. Luke's just about to go, so I'll get it set up for him. That was good, man. That's 300 kilo, 10 reps in 60 seconds. That last rep was a bit touchy, but I'll give it you, because you fucking tried hard. I'm going to get set up. I'm doing 260 kilo speed reps tonight. Just concentrating on working on the fast twitch fibers. Keep everything firing. Feeling very good at the minute. Body weight's creeping up, 194 kilo. Sitting at the minute, so starting stone, like 31 stone, something like that. Feeling strong, got a few niggles, but who hasn't, you know? That's strongman. If you haven't got injuries, you haven't trained hard enough. That's the way it is. aggressive mode. So it does. That's how it works for me mainly. Apart from all the other bits, balance, improving the jawline, balancing the rest of the body. Look it up. It's worth a bit of cash. Invest in yourself. Make yourself better. It's 160 kilo for speed reps. Now I get a lot of comments saying you're not doing a full rep, you're not pulling the weight right to the top. You don't have to, you know. A speed rep is concentrating on the fast twitch fibers, explosive speed from the floor. End of the day, if you can pull a weight super fast from the floor, the chances of you carrying that on to lockout are magnified massively. So working on speed from the floor is very essential. I do full reps on the heavy weights, so just different elements of training. You know, you can't come in every week and do a max deadlift every single week, so you just won't improve that way. You've got to take a step back sometimes, reassess, learn how your body recovers. End of the day, the body can't recover from a heavy deadlift within 10 days. So that's why you've got to mix it up. I train deadlifts every 7 days. Week of speed, week of heavy. That way I'm training the slow twitch and the fast twitch fibers. Whilst one's working, the other's resting. It makes sense. How are you feeling after that, Luke?
Fully recovered? Awesome, yeah.
Good. Fully recovered?
Yeah.
Good man. 300 kilo for 10 reps, not bad. It's alright. You reckon that'll be the win?
Yeah. Or they can suck me dick if they get that.
Yeah.
I'll suck their dick, that's it.
If anyone beats that,
yeah,
get on your knees and suck the fucking dick. Yeah. Good man. It worked for me. Just make sure I get the Strength Asylum banner in there, otherwise I get bollocked. Look at that, I've got a lovely banner. I haven't even fucking signed yet. Have good rest in between the sets, because your body needs to be fully recovered. You know, I'm not a bodybuilder, I'm not training for a pump, I'm training to rip muscle fibers, get stronger. So it's essential I'm fully recovered between each set.
Do you let beardless people train with you?
Do I let beardless people train with me? No, never. No. Go home if you haven't got a beard.
Couple of insults, but the majority are good. the majority are good. What you drinking?
What we're drinking cranberry juice mixed with carb powder and BCAAs, protein dynamics. The cranberry juice is full of natural sugars, full of good carbs, and obviously the added carb powder is there for energy, fast release. The BCAAs is there, so it's getting into my bloodstream nice and quickly, so my muscles are recovering as we speak, you know, they're repairing.
What assistance do you do for back?
Assistance exercises will involve all upper back, basically I class this as the lower back. Assistance exercises will be lat pull downs, double arm rows, one arm rows. That's about it really. Training on a Thursday will take us the best part of 4 hours to get all that content done. Deadlifts usually takes an hour to an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours if it's a heavy session, and then we do the assistant stuff after.
How confident are you about the Worlds?
World's strongest man, what can I say? You know, I've got some great events lined up for me, fantastic events. You know, I couldn't ask for better events really. I've got 3 bankers, I've got squat, deadlift and the Viking press, which nobody's touching me on. And then we've got 3 where if we hit and miss, you know, I reckon I can come top 3 on those events. The Atlas Stones I could maybe win with a good draw, you know. Truck pull, I'm going to be the heaviest I've ever been. And there's a tire flip and drag, and again, body weight, you know. So basically that's why I'm bulking. I'm going to get to 200 kilo, which is 32 stone, and weight moves weight, you know. There's hardly any fitness involved in the final, so I'm just going to get as big and as strong as I can.
Are you planning another documentary?
There is actually Eddie Strongman 2 in the works. It's going to be a whole new level to Eddie Strongman 1. You know, you saw the real Eddie in Eddie Strongman 1. You know, no bullshit. I am who I am. You know, I burp, I swear, I fart, I enjoy life, and I fucking compete hard and I play hard. The second one, this is going to be more in depth, more behind the scenes, more training, more family life, more sacrifices, and hopefully, well, it's going to involve me winning the World's Strongest Man this year, and that'll be part of the documentary.
Do you always start your workout with heavy compound lifts?
Yeah, I always tend to start workouts with heavy compounds. Mainly, I like to time myself out as quickly as possible and then do the assistant stuff. And then we do the strongman exercises at the end of every session. So, for instance, on a Monday we'll train legs, we'll do squats, we'll do leg press, we'll do hamstrings. That'll take about 2.5, 3 hours. And then we'll train yoke at the very end of the session when the body's tired. Basically trying to simulate a competition scenario. You know, you don't go into these events fresh. You go into these events very, very fatigued, very tired from the last event. So it's important to replicate that. Well, I'm going to get a set done, so I'll come back to questions in a minute.
Why did you never wear a belt?
Beast Power Aminos. That's how I'm taking my BCAAs. Drink 2 litres of cranberry juice. Every time I refill my shaker, I put 2 scoops of BCAAs in and a good scoop worth of carb powder in there as well.
Why is the music so loud in the gym?
Because the owner's fucking deaf.
That's quite a good one. Fucking somebody going on about Pendley Rose. Them Pendley Rose. You know, fucking them things that John's got Terry doing.
Oh yeah.
There was a good one a bit ago. I know you're a confident man, but did you ever think you'd be where you are today?
Say again.
I know you're a confident man, but did you ever think you'd be where you are today? Did you ever imagine you'd be where you are today?
No. But then again, who does? You know, you have aspirations as a child. You what? I don't know. When you're growing up in high school and everything, you don't sort of know where you're going to be, do you? But I suppose when I entered the strongman world, I knew I was going to be a somebody because of my drive and determination. A lot of people won't know this, but before I was a strongman, I was a national champion swimmer. You know, I was the best swimmer in the country for my age for a good few years in a row, smashing British records. And then the reason I sort of dropped out of the swimming is because I just fucking began to hate the sport. It became an obsession and a job too early in my life. You know, 13, 14 years old. Hated the sport, so that's why I got into strongman. And I don't know, you know, it's every year I surprise myself. You know, I talk the talk. I always talk bullshit. I always say things that people think is impossible. You know, like the 500 kilo deadlift. But end of the day, I've always backed my bullshit up, and that's the big difference. You can talk the talk bullshit all your fucking life. Probably only 99.99% of people actually back that bullshit up, and I'm one of them.
Are you eating 10,000 calories plus to hit 200 kilo body weight?
Yeah, I mean, at the minute, I'm actually probably hitting 11, 12,000 calories some days. After nearly every single meal, I'm out trying to have a litre of ice cream, which I know is not healthy. But end of the day, you've got to get the content in there. You've got to get the calories in. Doesn't matter how. Doesn't matter if it necked a whole bag of sugar. You know, it's calories. It's calories. I'm trying to eat it as clean as I can. But 12,000 calories, you can't do that eating chicken, rice, and peas. It's impossible. So I'm eating a lot of shit. I don't care. I'll get to 200 kilo. I'll win the worlds, and then I'll diet down to about 140, 150. I'm going to stay in the sport. You know, I want to keep winning the Britons and everything, but you'll probably never see me at World's Strongest Man again.
What type of deadlift straps are you using?
At the minute, I'm using normal figure of 8 deadlifting straps. Just for this one session, I usually use SPD. But I'm waiting for an SPD to get the figure of 8 straps out and ready. I use their belts, I use the Alba supports in competition. I try not to use supports in training all year round. You asked the question earlier, why don't I wear a belt? Basically, I'll train all year without any supports, no elbow supports, no knee supports, no belt, and then for a competition I'll put all those support pieces on and I feel invincible. You know, I've trained all year without a belt, without kit, and when you put it on for a comp you just feel like you're so tight and niche and ready. You know, it's important. It's all about building that core strength up, and you can't build core strength wearing a belt.
What events are you looking forward to most in the Worlds?
I mean, World's Strongest Man, the final events, there's three that are obviously favourite for me. It's the deadlift, the squat and the Viking press. They're bankers for me, they're events I've already won in my head. So I'm looking forward to them, you know, the static events, and that's what I'm special at. At the end of the day, I know I am the strongest man on the planet. I'm just going to go out there and prove it, you know. There is guys out there that can move better than me, that relate better than me, but if you ask them the question, who's the strongest man on the planet, they've got to say Eddie Hall. They've got to.
Don't you want to be one of the multiple world strongman holders? World strongest man holders?
No. World's Strongest Man's my aim, it's my dream. And in all honesty, being the weight I am to sort of compete with the likes of Thor and Brian, that are not a natural 32 stone, but they can carry it a lot better than I can, a lot more healthy than I can. And I can't be 32 stone for 5, 10 plus years. You know, at the end of the day, my organs will pack in, something's got to give. So my aim, and I think it's a very sensible aim, is to win the World's Strongest Man once and then retire, lose a load of weight, stay in the sport and live and enjoy my life and my kids and people around me. You know, people forget, you know, I am, end of the day, I am a son, I am a brother, I am a husband, I am a father. You know, I don't want to die chasing a dream, so I'm just going to win it once and walk away, you know. Let Brian, let Sedunas, they can carry on because they can handle that body weight. I can't. I just can't.
Would you consider powerlifting?
Would I consider powerlifting? No. Let me ask you a question, Luke. Who owns the world record squat at the minute?
Fuck knows.
That point exactly. Nobody gives a fuck. Yeah? Who's the world's strongest man? Brian Shaw. Because people fucking care. Right? That's not a begrudge against powerlifting. Right? I like powerlifting. But nobody gives a fuck. There's no money in the sport. It's full of fucking bitches. Same as strongman. What's the point? You know, why would I go and fucking ruin my chances of world's strongest man to go and do powerlifting and probably earn minus money instead of plus money? You know? And I'm sorry to say that, but that is the fucking truth.
What's your mindset before a max lift? Where do you go?
Fuck yourself. Fuck off, cunt. Alright, hit another set. So that's whoa, shit. That's 5 sets of 3, 260 kilo. That's my speed rep, my speed set done. Obviously a pyramid up to that. I will now go on and do assisted stuff, lat pull downs, rows, a bit of biceps, might finish off smackler stones, and that's pretty much it. Is there any more final questions, Luke? Nice to meet you.
There was one that was relevant to a conversation we were having earlier. Do you suffer from high blood pressure?
Do I suffer from high blood pressure? No, I don't. Amazingly, my blood pressure at the minute is 130/65, 130/70, usually in that range. And you know, it's amazing. You know, I do all this. I'm this size. I do all this hard work, and I've done all the tests. I work hard. I work with a blood nutritionist, Phil Richards. You know, and I keep everything under monitor. You know, if there's any electrolytes that I'm low in, I'll go and have a blood test, and I know what to take. If my blood pressure's high, you know, there's like hormone tablets out there to bring my blood pressure down. End of the day, I work with these amazing scientists that tell me what to take, how to take, when to take, and that keeps me in top form. You know, I've done loads of studies with my heart, my lungs, my organs, and it just shows I'm an amazing athlete. You know, my heart pumps 17 litres of blood per minute, and the average heart, the normal person's heart, pumps 4 to 5 litres per minute. So it just means I'm you know, my heart's so like powerful and so efficient, and that's all it is. You know, it's going to be big because of who I am, but I feel great. You know, everything's in top form. Health wise, I feel fantastic. It's just these little niggles like all the strong men get.
How long are your training sessions?
Gives a decent question.
Yeah, there aren't any more at the minute.
Right, okay.
Yeah, no.
Right, well that's my deadlift session, guys. I will post that up now, end the session, post that up. Thank you very, very much for watching. Please go on the Protein Dynamics website, have a look at the products. I'm not just saying it, I highly recommend them. They're what's transformed me this last few years. Decent stuff, not made in a factory in Cardiff and labelled up like 90% of the other companies out there. It's good stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.